Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. Oh, it's so good to be back. I was hit with an mold allergy for the almost the last week since last Tuesday night. So it's so good to be back. So it really hit me over the weekend. And Puss is here to say hello. Hello. So we're coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. It is Monday the 1st of July here at... What time is it, Puss? Better put you down to check. It is 10:54 a.m. It's warmish for winter. Warmish wind, sunny, so I thought I'd come and sit outside. It's quite beautiful. So I trust you're feeling good. I trust things are in good flow for you. I trust you haven't been battered too much physically, which some of us have been. So a lot of us have had to just rest and let our body repair. So I trust that things are going well for you. I've also had quite a few people reach out through email with family members and things in their life that have just seemed to be going downhill. So sending you lots of love and support if you're feeling a bit helpless right now, or if you're stressed out and worrying about things going on in your life, or people, your children, people close to you who may be struggling. Sending you lots of love. Just remember to go gently. Gently does it. Sometimes that's helpful. So just see how you go. So nice to be here. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new to watching, welcome. Welcome, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle cards with my Speed of Light Oracle, and I'll be looking for the best card for Monday, the best card for Tuesday, and then the best card for the theme for Monday and Tuesday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So take on board what feels right, what resonates, what makes sense, what fits easily into your life or what's been going on for you. And if it doesn't fit in easily, just let it go. You will find that the things that you need to hear will feel to you like I'm speaking directly to you. So you can trust that stuff. It's not that I know what's going on for you. It's just that there's a synchronization that's taking place, a resonance. So listen to those things and use them to help you shift your perspective or make changes, or to support you in moving forward, whatever it is that you might need. So let's get straight into it. So I'm looking for the best card now for Monday the 1st of July. If it's not quite Monday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. I didn't get in on the weekend, so there's no video for the weekend that I can refer you back to. But don't forget to get your own cards out. You can pull some cards and connect with the guidance that you need for yourself. And that's ultimately why I do these videos, is to encourage you to be your best guide, to work with your tools, your intuition, your meditating perhaps, your own cards, to help support you on your day-to-day journey. So, the best card for Monday the 1st of July, I trust will find its way to the top of the deck. And I'm looking for the best card that's the most helpful for the majority of us at this time. So what that will be, we'll find out. It's a Speed of Light Oracle card, and it's this. Oh, it's the Shaman. Oh, the sun just went behind a cloud. It's the Shaman. It's a featured card. So that means it has further instructions here, which say to fan out the deck and choose one card. So I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to go for the deepest, most mysterious cards. I'm just going to basically fan out the deck and go like this. That's my card. So I see a lot of people really overthink, and they spend 5 minutes trying to find their card. It's very much, I find, more of an impulse, more of an intuition, more of a random thing which happens to be right. So the more we overthink, the probably less accurate it's going to be. So just keep that in mind when you're picking your cards. So these are our 2 cards for Monday, the 1st of July. They've come up together for a reason. So what I'm going to do is look at them separately, and then we'll look at their relationship together. So the Shaman, card 17. It says solitude, grounding, mending, privacy, and reassess. So this is saying that Monday's a great time, or we might even find just naturally that we want to be in our own private space, our own personal private space. We may feel a little sort of antisocial, or not really wanting to be out there interacting with other people much on Monday. So there's a feeling here of almost slipping into the cave so that we can heal, so that we can mend, so we can let our body repair if that's what it needs, but also so that we can reassess parts of our life, reassess where we're going. I like to reassess my journey up till now, how I feel now, and where I feel I'm heading. And do these all sync up? Because sometimes my journey to now takes a little bit of a different turn, and then I reach a point now where I'm a little bit different to what I was planning, or where I was planning on going, or intending on going, or where my trajectory was sort of going. So sometimes I take some time, and I usually do this at least once a month, to reflect my past journey, my present journey, and my potential future journey. And what do I need to shift to maybe sync or align things up better for where I feel like I'm heading? Or do I need to make some changes now? Maybe I've got off track or out of balance a bit now, so there might be a bit of a disjointed feeling of where I've come from, where I am now, maybe out of balance a bit, and where I want to go, maybe slightly off the track of where I am now. So sometimes it's also about rebalancing and realigning now, so I can get focused again and get back on track. So that reassessment of our timeline, past, present, and future, potential future, can be a really helpful thing to do. So it's good just to assess, where are we? Are things feeling right? Are things going well? What are we struggling with? What are we overreacting to? What are we irritated by? All of these things can help show us what might be working and what might not be. And then potentially we can look at solutions or adjustments that we need to make. So a general sense of privacy so that we can mend, reflect, reassess, heal, these sorts of things on Monday for the majority of us, or in general, I should say. That comes with the card 53, gathering. Gatherings. This talks about people coming together, which is interesting. So that almost contradicts the other card, but we'll look further into it. So this says gathering. It says helping, ready. Whoa, the sun just came out. Ready, leader, and meeting. So if we do have a social gathering or a meeting of some sort on Monday, we may find that we're not feeling particularly eager in going, because we may be feeling a little bit more withdrawn, or that we want to be in our sort of cave space on Monday. There's also some of us may be reflecting on, in our private time on Monday, what we want to do in regards to leading the way, in regards to our gatherings or workshops or meetings, or a gathering together of like-minded people. So we may have an event coming up, or we may have an idea where we want to maybe start a regular meditation circle, for example, or some other gathering, or some other interest group, if you like. So Monday might be for us about reflecting on what we want to do with this, how we want to proceed, what planning do we need to take to get this happening. So that's also another angle of looking at these two cards together. So definitely our private time, and using that time wisely. It's not a bad thing. This is just part of our ebb and flow, our balance, if you like. And here it's about gathering, meeting, getting together with like-minded people. So we may be doing that Monday, but we also may be contemplating or organising something on Monday for a future date. So see how that fits for you. You won't need to force it. It will either resonate or it won't. And if it doesn't, just put it aside. If it does, then great. Own it. and then work with the information if you need to, or whatever you need to do with it. I trust that makes sense. So anyway, thank you. I'm now looking for the best card for Tuesday the 2nd of July. Excuse me, Tuesday the 2nd of July. And we'll see what comes up for us for Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll go with this card. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle, and it's, the Fire Dragon. I love this. I love the Fire Dragon. It's card 23 in the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards, which are my latest deck that came out in 2018. There are 5 elemental dragons, and I see these dragons as the most powerful cards in the deck. So they talk about or bring forward an energy of mastery, if you like, or a powerful kind of time. So the Fire Dragon here talks about it being a powerful time to make a change. It also brings highlight or emphasis to those of you who are our fire signs. Fire signs are Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. So if you're a Leo, an Aries or a Sagittarius, this may be a stronger message for you, but it still applies or can apply to us all. But this is a fiery, powerful time of change. So there's something that's pushing through on Tuesday. So Monday sort of feels, even if we're going out and doing things, we might only be doing it half-heartedly, because there's a general sense on Monday that some of us might feel like we need to sort of step back into ourselves. We may even feel a little bit in social situations that we might be in. We might feel a little bit like we don't really want to talk or interact that much. So we might not feel as assertive or as a part of the group as usual, because a part of us is kind of withdrawn or sitting back in that sort of space. That's how Monday feels. But Tuesday feels a little bit more driven. There feels to be a little bit more of a force that's pushing forward and that's supporting our forward movement. So that means Tuesday's a great time to apply the changes that we may have been contemplating on Monday, or even contemplating over the weekend. Tuesday might be a great time to put these ideas and these thoughts, these changes that we've been assessing, these ideas that we've been brewing and planning, into action. So there's a strong sense of action, of pushing forward, almost a breakthrough feeling too. So we can work with this energy and ride it. So in other words, to ride it, we need to get out of our own way and work with the energy that's there, instead of holding ourselves back in a stagnant, heavy, negative space of thinking or feeling. So if we're holding ourselves stagnant, like I've said many times, if we're feeling stagnant, especially if it's longer than 3 days, we are holding ourselves back. So we're holding on to a feeling. Now, grief is probably a really great example of this, and lots of love to anyone out there who's grieving. But grief is one of those feelings that holds us back. And I'm just saying this in general. I'm not trying to be insensitive to anyone that's grieving, but it's a great example of what I'm talking about, that any emotion, any feeling, any thought, any pain, any something that we're holding on to from the past, if we get into a stagnant space, if we feel stuck, then we're not letting ourselves feel our way through the emotions and letting our grasp of what happened and letting it shift, letting it move, go. So there's a holding on feeling every time we feel stagnant or stuck. Now, we might feel it for a couple of hours or a day or two, but any longer than 3 days, for me, I know that I'm holding on to something. So if you've been feeling stuck for weeks or months, then I would definitely be looking further at that. What are you holding on to? What are you afraid to let go of? What are you afraid to feel? And how can you let your hold go to let that feeling flow to the next feeling? Because that's going to bring about the progression in your life and the solutions that will reveal themselves to you. So the more we hold on, the more stuck we feel. So think about what you're holding on to if you've been feeling that way, and how you can let your hold go. How can you surrender to this? But things might not work out, you might say. Things may collapse. I don't want things to change. That's part of the problem of holding on. I think sometimes we just have to trust, we have to surrender, and we have to let things break down so we can break through. So sometimes that's necessary. So see how you feel and what's been going on for you. But a great potential on Tuesday for breakthrough, driving energy, passion, change. So it's up to us now if we get on board that dragon and we ride it. Or do we turn the other way, put our fingers in our ears, put a blindfold on and hope to ignore the change? Because it's there. What are we going to do with it? Change is normal, it's natural, it happens. That's why I like to try and appreciate all the things in my life when they're thriving, because I know that these things are all temporary. Everything changes. So it's nothing to miss or worry about too much or be scared of, but to kind of let life flow, let life grow for ourselves. So that's for Tuesday. Quite strong energy coming through with the fire dragon. So see how you go. What needs to be lit up in your life? What needs to be burned away in your life that's not working for you anymore? What needs to be set alight so you can take parts of yourself and your life to the next level? So strong fiery element there. So I trust that makes sense for your Tuesday. Let's work with it. So now I'm looking for the best card for the theme for Monday and Tuesday. It feels quite exciting to be in this new month. And I trust we all have a fantastic new month ahead. So the best card for the theme, which will help us see the bigger picture for Monday and Tuesday, is this. It's a Speed of Light Oracle card. And it's this. It's the Comfort Support card, card 35. I haven't seen this for a while. This will come up, well, I'll explain why it comes up, but it's the keywords say comfort, loved ones, and reassurance. This would only come up if some of us, the majority of us, need to know that we're loved and supported, and to be reassured that everything's going okay, that we are on track, and to also support us in making the changes that we need to make, the improvements we need to make in our life. So that our loved ones in spirit are coming in around us and supporting us, helping us realize and remember that we are not and are never alone, that we have support around us always. And the weirdest thing is when we're feeling our lowest, we push that support away. When we're feeling our lowest and going through our lowest times, that's when we feel less supported. So it's an important thing for us to remember right now that we are loved and supported, and find comfort in that if we can. Take a deep breath. Feel your loved ones coming in around you and embracing you in a hug, a loving hug, and helping support you at this time of your life and helping you, encourage you to keep going. So let your heart feel with their love and support, and use that as a strength or a motivation to help you keep going. So don't give up. If you are feeling quite sensitive and are going through quite a harsh time, challenging time right now, or if you're feeling that right now, then please just be gentle and support yourself. Slow things down. Don't overbook yourself. Just see if you can pace yourself and go gently if that's what you need. So know that you're loved and supported, and be reassured that you are on track. But if things aren't working out for you, don't fool yourself. It's really important to recognize that if something's not working, if I've been stuck or stagnant for ages, I need to do something about it. And I have the power, I have the ability to make that choice. So Tuesday especially is very favourable for making that choice. Monday may be more about sitting in the reflection of it, sitting in our innermost feelings, our innermost thoughts. Journal writing might be great, meditating, this sort of thing on Monday. So very much a general feeling of support that's coming through. So look for the support. Ask for the support if you need it. Affirm for yourself that I am supported, I am loved, I am supported, I am loved. Start believing it, because you are. You are so supported and you are so very much loved. So let that support you, let that hold you, especially if you're feeling weak or like things are crumbling around you. See if you can prop yourself up with the support and keep just shuffling your way forward. So thank you so much for connecting. I trust this resonates and supports your Monday and Tuesday. I've used my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle cards with my Speed of Light in here. Speed of Light Oracle. You can learn more about these cards on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. I've completely created them, so they're self-published. Thank you for supporting my work. Thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. I'm going to play the singing bell before I go. I'm inspired to. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. So if you'd like to learn more about me and the work that I do at Temple of Balance, there's lots of stuff that I create. I'm very active in doing my work and creating and sharing my work 24/7, and I have for over 14 years. So I've created lots of resources and lots of tools. I've written 11 books. I've got 3 card decks available. I make pendants to support us, artwork, meditations. I've got a membership, events coming up, different things like that, blogs and videos you can look back through. Lots of resources. So if you resonate with my way and what I have to share, you might find some great resources there on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. And if you can't find anything, or if you have questions about my work, please don't hesitate to reach out. So thank you so much. Let's play the singing bell now. This is my Tibetan singing bell, and I've taken the ringer out and I play it this way, like a singing bowl. Oh, I must bring out my throat chakra crystal. I got a quartz bowl, my first quartz bowl last month. Yeah, last month. It is July now. So I will play that at some point because this is beautiful. But I've got this here for now. And I'm going to play this to hold space and really hold this space of support, especially today, Monday, being favourable for being reflective and contemplative and assessing things, assessing ourselves and working out if any changes need to be made or adjustments. So that's why I'm going to play the singing bell. But if you need something more pressing, like healing or support or strength or something personal that you're going through, then please hold that intention in your heart, and I trust that you receive that support or what you need through the singing bell. So take a nice big breath. There's nothing you can do wrong. Just listen and let the sound of the bell hold you, support you, carry you into yourself. Nice big breaths. And something else maybe to think about is to work with the singing bell and your breathing to help love in, to help love come into your heart, especially if you've been wounded or hurt recently in your heart. Let love in. And the sound of the singing bell carried away on this beautiful strong winds that we've got today, carrying that sound and that energy all around the planet, finding you right now, touching you hopefully in your heart, helping you feel a little lighter, a little bit more uplifted, lifting your spirits if you like, helping you feel hopeful if you felt there was no hope, helping you feel a little bit more trusting, a little bit more supported. So thanks so much for joining me today. I trust you've enjoyed our time together. It's always my honour to be here and share with you, and I really appreciate you spending your precious time with me. So thank you so much. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Have a great couple of days, and I'll be back to share with you again very soon. So thank you, and namaste. And namaste means that the divine, the creator in me, honours and acknowledges the divine, the creator in you, that we are equal, we are one. So thank you so much for being who you are, and I do trust you have a great couple of days. So I'll see you soon. Bye.